Hi, Tamsin. So this vigil just wrapped up a few minutes ago, and as you said, there was a mass shooting in Puerto Rico. There were reportedly 1,000 rounds, shell casings, that were found on the ground. 6 people dead, at least several more injured, and people who live in this neighborhood, who have loved ones on the island of Puerto Rico, they know full well that this is not a new problem. This vigil held partly to raise awareness, to call attention to a crisis of gun violence on the island. As you mentioned at the top of the newscast, we have Councilman Adonis Rodriguez, who was one of the co-organizers of this vigil. Councilman, thank you for joining us. The main message that you want people at home to know about what's going on the island.
That this is about economic instability. This is the results of what happened after Maria. This is about Puerto Rico being treated as a third-class citizen. This will never happen. You know, the way of how this has been covered so far is like this didn't happen yesterday in a place that belongs to the United States of North America. This is not about showing solidarity to a third world country. This is about a crime that is happening in Puerto Rico, where President Trump, the State Department, and Homeland Security, they are supposed to be responsible to protect the coast of Puerto Rico. So any crimes, any violence that is happening in Puerto Rico is the result of the United States of America that have left Puerto Rico behind.
You think coverage would have been different if you would not have held this vigil today?
Well, it's not only myself, it's about what the difference is that President Trump, the State Department are treating Puerto Rico as a third-class citizen. Puerto Ricans being called to fight their war. However, when it comes to be treated the same, we saw it during Maria, but we have seen after Maria. This violence that is happening in Puerto Rico will not stop because we have leave Puerto Rico behind. This is after Maria consequence, economic instability, where we get the money to the corporation, where we have the caserio with crimes and violence, people trying to survive, places without electricity because President Trump and his friends have left Puerto Rico behind.
Councilman Adonis Rodriguez, thank you so much. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for coming out.
This vigil just ended. There were so many people who spoke at the podium a few minutes ago. There were children who came out of the center here holding posters calling for a stop to the violence. We're going to have much more of this coming up on the Pix 11 News at 10. For now, we're live in the Bronx. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.